Alrighty, and welcome back to Chapin High School for another basketball game. Chapin Eagles taking on the Dutch Fork Silver Foxes.
Should be a pretty good matchup. Excited to see how this one goes tonight. Dutch Fork going to win the tip. And number 4 going to bring it up. Passes to number 3. Now across the court. It's number 10 with it. Now number 4 again. Now inside.
Jump shot. Misses the 2 points. Rebounded by Dutch Fork again, but misses it again. Lena Washington with the rebound. Filling it up the court. Off to Eleanor. Eleanor looking for options down to McKenzie. McKenzie's looking for the 3, and it's good.
Really good take there by Mackenzie Lott, being aggressive early on with that fearless mentality that you normally see out of her.
That's an easy 3 points for Chapin to start off with, 3-0. Little floater by Dutch Fork, but it's missed. Rebounded back, but it's put back for 2 points. Lena Washington have a little trouble staying on her feet. Dutch Fork playing a 1-1-2-1 press.
That is Lawton with the ball, now to Lott for 3.
Okay.
And it is good. Same location, same result. And Lott has 6 early points here for Chapin.
100% from the 3-point line so far tonight. Chapin up by 4.
And
Dutch Fork loses the ball, and it's going to be Chapin ball.
Ball is thrown right by our table.
That's just how you want to start off the basketball game, you know?
Yeah, Chapin's going to need to force some turnovers in this one. Certainly has been a key throughout the season so far. Going to need to find some ways to get fast break points, as that one's almost stolen away. Lott has it, gets the screen, now inside.
Eleanor with a jump shot. Missed opportunity there. Dutch Fork with the rebound, bringing it up with the ball.
Number 3 driving to the right, now outside. No good there.
Nice block out by McKenzie. It's going to be a push, and it's going to be Chapin's ball. It's a foul on number 4. It's Dutch Fork's first foul of the game. Nice early press put on by Dutch Fork for the first quarter. Let's see what Chapin.
This is Molinaro looking to find someone to get it to, and it's almost stolen away. Deflected out of bounds by the Dutch Fork player. Will remain Chapin ball. And they get it into Washington. Getting trapped in the corner, gets it to Molinaro.
Looking for options, can't find any. No offensive foul there, pass down to the block. Can she get the shot off? Yes, she can, misses it. That rebounded by Melina Washington, misses that. It's going to be a jump ball.
Good job being aggressive on the boards there, not letting Dutch Fork get the easy rebound by Melina.
Good work by Melina there, trying to get that rebound.
And they inbound it, and the shot is just barely no good, but Van Vollenhoven gets her in rebound.
Third time in a row, no good. Kenzie with the shot, jump shot, no good.
Another
rebound. And loses the ball.
So, some good and bad on that possession for Chapin. Able to crash the boards, but just can't put it in. Nearing 5 minutes left in the first quarter. And number 3 inside. And we're going to get a travel.
It'll be Chapin basketball.
Chapin playing some good defense down low so far. As Dutch Fork continues the press. Lott.
Good work by Eleanor, trying to get in their way. This is perfectly allowed because it's not an offensive foul because she has her hands up. Good.
Really nice take there by Melina Washington.
Now this looks like basketball.
Yeah.
This is what we needed the entire season. Good work by Chapin girls basketball. Missed opportunity there. Oh, hits the bottom of the backboard. It's going to be Chapin basketball. Lots of easy and not good-looking turnovers by Dutch Fork so far in this first quarter.
Definitely, but I think Chapin's aggressiveness is what's been causing a lot of that on both ends of the floor. Being really aggressive and not letting Dutch Fork out-physical them. Washington trying to get it up the court, loses the ball, and now we're going to get a timeout. Chapin calls the timeout. 4:30 to go in the first quarter. The Eagles have a 6-point lead, and we will be right back.
Quick steal by Dutch Fork. Trying to dribble it inbounds, pass to the block. Jump shot, missed it. Rebounded by Eleanor. She's getting trapped under there. No jump ball there either. Molina with the block. It's going to be Chapin ball.
Molina specifically being very attentive inside early on, getting to the ball. As Molinaro inbounds it to Lott, she's going to push it up the court. Tried to split the double.
The change in hustle from the girls varsity team since the last game that we saw has definitely changed up quite a bit. It looks like almost a whole different team right now.
Definitely. Not many mistakes early on, I guess.
That's going to be Dutch Fork ball. Good work by Mackenzie trying to keep it in bounds there, but just unfortunate.
Michaela Gallagher checking in for Van Vollenhoven. As this is number 10. Across the court. Now inside. Back out to 10. And the jumper is no good. Rims out. Washington with the rebound. Now she's going to push it up.
Nice spin move. Pass up.
Now Molinaro going to settle it down. Gets it to Lawton. Now to Lott. Driving in. Pulls up. No good. No foul.
Molina with the rebound. Kicks it out to Eleanor. Eleanor to Lott. Looking for options. Trying to drive. Looking for the jump shot. No good. It's going to be Dutch Fork ball.
Both teams playing some good defense inside. Only 2 fouls called so far. Both of them assessed on Dutch Fork. And now we're going to see pass outside. And the long 2 is no good. We're going to get a push off.
It's going to be on the ground. Dutch Fork ball. Out of bounds. Under the basket.
Foul goes on Lawton, I believe. And we're going to get a sub as
Grace Cook coming in.
Yep, for Molina Washington. Dutch Fork going to inbound it here. And stolen away by Lott. Nice job there. And now she's going to push it up. Have a chance to get some fast break points here. Cook driving to the basket. The layup is no good, but she gets fouled and will go to the line for 2.
That's some good work by the Chapin girls right there. That's nice hustle. Almost an easy steal turnover with that pass, but got it there.
Good job being aggressive, taking it to the hole as Cook makes the first free throw.
100% from the free throw line, 100% from the three-point line.
Second one also good. Chapin with an 8-point lead here in the first quarter.
Lots of buckets being made.
Dutch Fork trying to push the pace a little bit here. Fast passing as that's a 3, and it's no good. And
put back.
Nice job there by the Dutch Fork, number 25, I believe, at the shot. Now we're going to see Molinaro taking it up. Gets trapped and now drives inside, loses the ball, and it's going to be stolen away. Fast break opportunity for Dutch Fork here now as number 10 is going to take the shot, and it is no good.
Good rebound.
And we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go to Chapin.
It's Dutch Fork.
Or yes, Dutch Fork, my bad.
Dutch Fork trying to look for some easy 2 points here. Any quick bucket they can get, they're going to need it for this first quarter to turn around a little bit.
Just trying to establish some sort of offensive rhythm right now.
Girls are in a 2-3 zone, trying to alleviate all those 3 opportunities. Still shooting them. Missed opportunity there. It's going to be Chapin ball.
Now we're going to get a substitution. M.K. Tisdale coming in for Eleanor Lawton.
Just over 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Chapin is up by 6 points.
The inbound goes to Lott. Falls down, almost lost the ball. And now we're going to get a timeout Chapin, trying to avoid a turnover there. And so with 1:57 to go in the first quarter, our score is 10-4 Eagles.
Timeout. Go Chapin.
Inbound goes to Lott. Dutch Fork still running with that full court press.
Kenzie with Lott with the crossover out to Molinaro. Molinaro looking for options.
Now we're going to see Cook inside to Molinaro. Molinaro inside.
Nice ball movement by Chapin. Unfortunate though.
And thrown right back Chapin. Now McKenzie with it.
Try.
Inside. Gallagher, the layup is good. Nice feed and nice shot by Michaela Gallagher there.
Good use of the backboard there.
Smart shot. Chapin not afraid to be aggressive inside on both ends of the court so far.
Very good hustle.
Yeah.
Both sides of the court,
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Outside.
Good kick out. That's going to be a turnover, Chapin ball.
Chapin,
very good defense by Chapin right now.
Yes, forcing a lot of turnovers. As Melina Washington checks in for Mackenzie Lott, getting a bit of a breather real quick. Inbound is going to go to Molinaro. Looking to find some space. Gets it to Molina.
Needs to get it up at the court. There you go.
And that one almost lost out of bounds, and it's thrown right back to Tisdale. Now Cook tried to get it inside to Gallagher, but probably not a smart pass as there were 2 people surrounding her, and now Dutch Fork going to take it up.
That was a nice effort by number 22 to get, number 12 to get that ball to her teammate without traveling.
Now Washington getting pressured and gives the ball up, and now number 3 with it just in front of the line. It is good.
Nice jump shot. 30 seconds left to go in the quarter.
And Washington, again, feeling some heat. This press is starting to get to Chapin a little bit. Need to make some smart passes. Now Washington with a free lane to the hoop, drives inside. High off the backboard, no good.
Gallagher with the rebound.
Just can't get it to go. And we're going to get...
It's going to be Dutch Fork.
It's going to be
Chapin ball.
I think it might have been stepped out of bounds by Dutch Fork. I could be wrong. Kind of hard to tell from our angle. Tisdale going to inbound here. Looking to get it to someone. Gets it to Molinaro.
5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're going to get
a blocking foul. It's going to be Chapin ball yet again.
We'll have a chance for a buzzer beater off the inbound here. And it's going to be thrown out of bounds.
And it's Dutch Fork ball.
So now Dutch Fork with a chance to get a shot off. They're going to have to inbound it from Chapin's side of the court, though, so it's going to be kind of a tough thing to do. And they're trying to let the ball roll, but Washington won't let that happen. And the shot is no good. And through one, we are at the score of Chapin 12, Dutch Fork 6.
Eagles lead by 6. Dutch Fork.
Chapin going to inbound to start the second here. Van Vollenhoven and Ava Clyett in the game now for the Eagles, along with Mackenzie Lott back in. She's going to get it to Washington, and now they're going to get a foul on Dutch Fork.
It's going to be on number 14. It's going to be Dutch Fork's 5th foul for the half.
Yep, Dutch Fork with 5, Chapin with just 1. Good job with some foul discipline so far. As now we're going to get, I think, an illegal screen, moving pick maybe. I'm not sure. Something along those lines. It'll be Dutch Fork ball.
Oh, it was a blocking foul on Melina Washington, apparently. Regardless, it's Dutch Fork ball. Bringing it up. Number 3 kicks it out to number 10. 10-3. 10-14. 14 looking for options down low. Kicks it out to 3. 10 for the 3. Missed it there.
Dutch
14
Fork
with the rebound.
Just barely missed some of these shots long, as that one is off the front of the rim, and now we're going to get a foul on Dutch Fork. It'll be Chapin ball. Dutch Fork has been getting some good looks early on, just not able to knock them down. Chapin, on the other hand, has been able to get some of their shots to roll, so perhaps that's one of the main reasons for this score. Nonetheless, Chapin has played a very good game so far. They need to keep up, as that one almost thrown away, but Clyett saves it, now gets it inside to Van Vollenhoven, who double dribbles.
Going to be Dutch Fork ball. Ball movement and execution so far is pretty much there. Occasional mistakes every now and again, but it's looking much better than the start of the season, that's for sure.
Certainly improvement.
The chemistry is definitely getting better.
Nice ball movement there by Dutch Fork, saving it. And then from the free throw line off the backboard, it is good by number 3.
What a play.
That's her second consecutive basket. As now Washington's going to take it up. Passes to Clyde at midcourt. Now she's going to drive inside. Tried to pass it, and it's stolen away. And now number 14 going to take it up. Passes to 10. Trying to find someone. Now gets to 14. 14 for 3. And that is good. So just like that, Dutch Fork makes it a 1-point game.
Started to get those shots to fall a little bit, and now Chapin's going to be in trouble here.
And that full court press is just swallowing up Chapin right now. That one lost out of bounds. Will remain Chapin ball, but starting to have some errors.
Chapin needs to make sure that they have options wherever they go. The ball handler in that last play had nobody to go to because everyone just started running away.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the time they've only had really one person holding the ball. As that one, Lott, and draws the foul.
Good effort there by Mackenzie Lott.
This will be her first free throws of the game. It's Dutch Fork's 7th foul, so Chapin in the bonus now for the remainder of the first half. 6:08 to go.
Shooting 2. First shot is good by Mackenzie Lott. Chapin is still 100% for free throws in the second quarter.
Number 11 checking in for number 25 for Dutch Fork, and Ava Clyett sits down for Manny Molinaro. Second free throw rims out and rebounded by Dutch Fork, and that
jinxed
one
it.
lost out of bounds, so it'll be Chapin ball once again.
Number 14, Manny Molinaro, now in the game for your Eagles.
Just above 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
Number 30,
Now we're going to see MK Tisdale come in for Eleanor Lawton. Now the inbound for Chapin, trying to get it to someone, can't get anyone open, and now Lott has it. Trying to create some space here. Drives inside and lost the ball.
Good idea there, but just wasn't open.
Good aggressiveness, just
She loves driving down that left side. Loves
definitely one of her go-to moves for sure. Now number 14.
Nice crossover, but that's going to be it's a travel. Chapin ball.
Chapin still has the lead. They have not lost it so far. And the inbound goes to Lott. Dutch Fork really locking
lost
down.
it there.
And there's the turnover.
I think that hit Tisdale's like thigh, and then McKenzie lost it there. That's unfortunate.
Chapin has done a good job kind of avoiding mistakes so far with that press, but it's starting to hurt them a little bit.
Number 12 wide open, bank shots, and now it's a tie ball game. Kenzie bringing up the ball again.
She's going to get fouled.
Dutch Fork foul, number 14.
It's going to be a bonus, 1-1.
Tied at 13 currently with 5:22 to go until halftime. These are Lott's third free throw coming up. If she makes it, she'll have a fourth.
And it is awfully quiet.
Gets it to
There you
go.
Lott back on the line for the Eagles. Good.
Second one also goes after a couple bounces. And Dutch Fork going to hurry up here, not trying to waste any time. And number 10 going to take the pull-up shot, no good, but the rebound off the backboard, and the shot is good. And that's going to tie it back up.
Nice hustle by number 12 on Dutch Fork, getting that rebound, putting it back up.
Lott falls down and then tried to feed it to Molinaro. It's hit out of bounds by Dutch Fork, and now we're going to see
Back in for the Eagles.
Gallagher come in for Van Vollenhoven.
5:02 left in the half. Tie ball game, 15-15. Melina Washington with the ball, passes it. Oh, it's gotten stolen by number 10. 10 looking for three. Three for the basket, no good. Back out to 10. 10 looking to drive, number 3 at the baseline. Baseline, jump shot, no good either. It's going to be a jump ball.
That one will go to Chapin, I believe.
Jump ball.
No, it is going to stay Dutch Fork. I thought last time Dutch Fork had gotten it. You know, that turnover on the last possession, really just kind of that typical Chapin mistake there as they get the layup to go and Dutch Fork has their first lead of the game. Just got to avoid having those throwaway passes into traffic.
See, the first quarter we didn't do that as much, but second quarter, I believe the girls are getting a bit tired and
Kind of falling into some bad habits.
those turnovers are starting to happen a lot more frequently. Probably going to see more of those in the third and fourth quarter for sure.
Taking foul, number 30.
Certainly been a more competitive game, though. And
Oh yeah, it
very
looks way different.
very-
Way different.
energetic, you know, lots of hustle, doing a good job inside.
The ball movement is there. The drives are there. The kick and go. The pass. And
Avoiding fouls.
of course, yeah. 14 looking to pass, gets it stolen by Melina Washington.
And Molinaro
That's going to be Chapin ball.
tried to get it back to Melina, and
Now,
then
knowing Melina, that's usually just her falling.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there was a bit of exaggeration there, but
I think there was a little bit of contact that led to that, but
Chapin ball. Big slap.
indeed, they get it to Lott. And Lott working around, and then back to Molinaro, and now Molinaro going to drive up the middle, stops, kicks outside, Washington.
Fakes it, kicks it back outside to Eleanor. Eleanor driving, kicks it out to Gallagher, but it's almost stolen by Dutch Fork.
Lost out of bounds by the Silver Foxes, and it'll be Chapin ball. Lott going to inbound it this time, and gets it to Lawton. Inside, back
Nice
to Gallagher.
pass to Gallagher, and that's 2 points.
Very nice feed there.
Good look there.
Chapin making their presence known on the interior on offense. Now inside, driving in, and the layup is no good, but they get the rebound, and now out to number 10. Number 10 passes out to 14 for the shot off the front of the rim. Molinaro with the rebound, runs into her own teammate there.
Oh, don't lose it.
Will
It's gonna be
remain
Chapin
Chapin ball. Once again, though, a near steal on that press. Got to be careful, and I think one thing, as you mentioned earlier, they need to do is kind of have someone else there to pass the ball to when they're taking it up the court. Right now, it's been a lot of Lott doing it herself, and that's caused some of the turnovers we've seen, like the one we almost saw there. But we are going to get a foul on Dutch Fork, and that will send her to the line as Dutch Fork is, or Chapin, I should say. Or not, I'm not sure. So
Kenzie calling for the ball.
Now we're going to get a foul.
He called it over. I don't think she had possession of that.
That was a bit of a weird call.
She had
lots
one
of
foot in
confusion.
front and in the back. I don't know if that was counted as
Yeah.
possession after Lott touched that, but
Who knows?
10 with the ball on the wing. Looking to drive. Kicks it out.
And
Melina trying to get that steal, but loses it out of bounds, trying to get it.
Good hustle, though. Just about 3 minutes to go in the first half. Still a tied ball game. It's been very closely contested throughout so far. Number 3, back to now inside. Now number 3 drives in. Had the
Nice
easy layup.
2 steps right there.
That's going to be a foul on Chapin. So Dutch Fork will go to the line for, I believe, the second time. Foul goes on number 20, Michaela Gallagher. And the first free throw from number 12 is no good. Second free throw is good. And so Dutch Fork up by 1. Lott taking it up by herself. And that is a big block there. Number 12 drives inside and gets the layup to go. Very good sequence there by number 12. Gets the free throw, gets the block, and gets the layup. And now inbounded to Washington. Washington gets the screen from Lawton. And pass almost goes over our heads as it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Dutch Fork ball. Chapin starting to slip away a little bit here, and they are going to call a timeout. A smart call, in my opinion, just to try and regroup a little bit.
Down, yep.
So 20-17 Dutch Fork with 2:28 to go until halftime. Now on the inbound is Dutch Fork. I'm going to get it at number 3.
I think a key player to look out for the rest of the game is number 12. She has been an influential player since she has gotten into the game.
Definitely.
For Dutch Fork. I think she scored about 6 points, and that's definitely been enough to make an impact on the game.
Now Chapin inbounding it. They get it to Washington.
Still going with that same strategy when they're trying to do the press breaker. Eleanor is trying to get Dutch Fork's main presser to kind of mess up as they're going back and forth around Eleanor, which is working quite nicely too.
It's been a good chess match throughout the game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now Lott tried to drive inside and gets fouled.
She's going to go to the line for 2.
You know, with 2 minutes left in the half, obviously Dutch Fork's gone on a little mini run here, but still a 3-point game. I think if you're Chapin, you just want to take it into the half kind of within 5. You know, that way you still can regroup.
Catch your breath a little bit, think about what you need to do, and
definitely
get it done.
Cut down on some of those turnovers that they've been having recently.
You know, compared to other games, this is definitely not one of the hugest games that they've had for turnovers. So
absolutely.
Definitely improvement. Good job by Mackenzie Lott with that first free throw, bringing down the deficit to 2 points. Chapin down by 2.
Second
second.
Good. Exactly 2 minutes left. Next foul for Dutch Fork will put Chapin in the double bonus as they're going to get it across to number 12, stolen away by Melina Washington. Nice play there. Now she's going to take it up.
By Melina.
Drives around inside, no foul. And Dutch Fork with the rebound, and now a fast break one-on-one here, number 4 in Molinaro.
Molinaro coming in.
Really about as good as defense as you could have played without fouling.
It was a smart move.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have risked that extra foul there.
Yeah. And stolen away from Lott, and now number 3 with the easy layup, and it's a 5-point Dutch Fork lead. Chapin starting.
See, this is what you were saying.
Yeah.
Chapin needs to get their breath back, think about what they're doing, and slow down a little bit. But I think since it's almost the end of the half, that they're
that kind of pass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lots of unforced errors. I mean, Dutch Fork's pressure is certainly, causing it, but
oh yeah,
they're just kind of not thinking clearly about some of the things they're doing right now, I think.
Grace Cook taking the ball out, passes it in to Mackenzie Lott. Mackenzie looking for options, got a minute left in the quarter, driving down the left side of the lane, kicks it out to Gallagher, but loses it. Dutch Fork ball.
Now number 14 going to push it up. Inside, number 4.
Kicks it down to the block.
Strong rebound, but good defense. And now back out to 10 for 3. Yes.
Dropped. What a play there by Dutch Fork.
They're going to call it a 2, actually. And then lost out of bounds by Lott. So Chapin really struggling in these last couple minutes. Just kind of letting everything get to them right now. And it's all of a sudden a 7-point Dutch Fork lead after Chapin had at one point had an 8-point lead earlier in this game.
It's crazy how fast that game went from Chapin's dominating to, okay, now it's kind of like chilling out. Everybody's tied, and then all of a sudden Dutch Fork's up by 7 points, like you said. It's crazy how basketball works like that.
Yeah.
And there's another 2 points for Dutch Fork. Chapin's really going to need to rethink what their strategy is for the second half.
Especially trying to beat this press.
Oh, yeah. See, they had a good strategy, but I think Dutch Fork switched up what they were doing with the press, and it's just got Chapin all confused right now. Another steal by Dutch Fork. Number 12 with the layup. Easy 2 points.
And that will close out the half. Dutch Fork goes on a massive run and takes an 11-point, 30-19 lead. As we hit halftime, we will be back at the start of the second half. Getting set for the start of the second half here as Chapin is going to inbound it to begin the half. Trailing by 11, they allowed a pretty big run to end the first half to Dutch Fork, as currently trying to get the clock set, and then the referee also having a chat. Chapin inbounding here. Original starting five is in the game for the Eagles as Van Vollenhoven has it. Passes to Molinaro.
See if Chapin Eagles' strategy for the second half has changed up a little bit since the first and second quarters. Van Vollenhoven with a jump shot, missed it though. Trying to get the rebound, Molina got it, but turns it over on the way. And it's going to be Chapin ball.
I think that was the right idea, even though it wasn't necessarily executed all the way. Certainly, I think getting it inside is going to be one of the keys to success in the second half, as that worked pretty well for Chapin in the first.
That's going to be a travel.
And that's
didn't
another
plant
thing.
that pivot foot down and just kept spinning.
If you're Chapin, you definitely got to limit those turnovers. That was a big problem and a big reason for that Dutch Fork run at the end of the first half. As right now number 4 has it. She's going to pass out to 10. 10 for the long two. I think her foot was on the line. No good. Molinaro pushing up, and now double trapped. Lott drives in, tried to pass to Van Vollenhoven, stolen away.
One of the things that you learn in basketball is whenever you get trapped in the corner like that, that means there's always an extra person open. That's a good job on Molinaro trying to find the open person.
Number 10 with it.
Nice fader there, but no good. Rebounded by Molinaro, taking it down the sideline. Oh,
And
quick steal by number 12, swooping in there.
very good play there. Number 12 been very much a key player in this one for Dutch Fork so far. That's going to be a travel inside by number 4. And Chapin will get the ball back.
Good idea there, but you need to dribble.
Yep. And the inbound is going to go to Molina. Dutch Fork still running with that press. This time it's more of a 2-1-2.
Molinaro just tried to get that pass, but hit her shin and went out.
I'm sure Chapin discussed, one of the things they discussed at halftime was how to avoid turnovers during that press. We're going to see Grace Cook check in for Molinaro.
It's going to be 6:32 left in the third quarter. Chapin's still down by 11. No points have been scored in the third. Nice fake by number 10 with the jump shot fade, and it's good. Bringing the lead up to 13 points.
Now
Inbounded.
Lott going to drive it.
Going with that same strategy as the first half, but yet again, just doesn't work.
Can be a travel and Dutch Fork ball. That press has just totally eaten Chapin alive so far.
It's a good idea. Like if you practice it well enough, that will work. If you just don't have those unlucky plays where you fall or you hit somebody's leg and turn the ball over, then it works flawlessly. But as you see in the past 3 quarters, it's not working out for him anymore.
That one was thrown out of bounds by Dutch Fork, so Chapin gets it back, and Cook is going to inbound to Van Vollenhoven. Now to Lawton. Lawton going to push it up.
Creating some space, kicks it to Lott. Lott gets it stolen by number 4. 4 for the drive, and it's a foul, almost and one. It's going to be 2 shots for Dutch Fork. 5:52 left in the third quarter. That's Chapin's first foul of the half.
Chapin still a little sloppy to start the second half. Hopefully they can get that cleaned up. First free throw is up and no good.
I believe Dutch Fork is actually 0% from the free throw line.
Could be possible. I'm not sure. I know it hasn't been quite as good as Chapin, as we're going to see Abby Walsh and NK Tisdale check in for Van Vollenhoven and Lawton. And now the second free throw coming up. And it is good.
Inbounded to Mackenzie Lott, trying to look for options. Like I said earlier, they're just running away. If they don't run away and go towards Mackenzie Lott, that turnover wouldn't have happened.
And now an easy layup is no good, but rebounded by Dutch Fork, number 3 with it.
Chapin looking to be in a 2-3 zone. Still got it inside, though, and it's going to be another 2 shots for Dutch Fork.
Yeah, I think, you know, when it comes to trying to beat that press, right now Chapin is just kind of giving the ball to Mackenzie.
You can't run away from the ball.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
They're just kind of expecting her to beat 3 people
Be
on
the
her
hero,
own.
you know? Yeah.
Which, to be fair, she's pretty good at most of the time, but she can't do it all the time. You know,
but yeah, for an entire 8 minutes for like 4 quarters, that's unrealistic.
Yeah. Second free throw no good, but rebounded by Dutch Fork, and now number 3
Kick out. What a pass by number 3, and the 2 points is good. Wow.
Really good dish there. Just almost a no-looker.
Yeah, the athleticism of Dutch Fork it's surprising me sometimes. It's going to be a travel by number 3. Right as I said that too, huh?
But once again, a Chapin turnover almost happened there. So got to clean up the sloppiness as we're going to get an inbound to Lott. And now Lott is going to try and push it up. And that one is swatted, stolen, and laid in by number 3. It's been kind of a common occurrence. And now we're going to get a Chapin timeout to try and stop the bleeding here. 7-0 run to start the half for the Silver Foxes with 5 minutes to go. Our score is Dutch Fork 37, Chapin 19.
Alrighty, as we set up for the third quarter again, 5:03 left. Dutch Fork in a 1-3-1 press. Almost a turnover there. Kicks it to Mackenzie Lott. Mackenzie looking for Grace Cook, and it's going to be out of bounds. Her foot just barely stepped over that line. It's going to be Dutch Fork ball. I don't know where that first quarter momentum went. It's there. It's just it's not there.
Yeah, you know,
the hustle's there, but the communication and the ball movement has kind of slowed down a little bit for Chapin.
Yeah, I still feel like Dutch Fork's not really making a lot of their shots, but the turnovers
and the rebounding. The rebounding has definitely,
and the fast break points and turnovers like this is what's kind of grown the lead. Dutch Fork hasn't really been forced to make any of their threes and long twos.
Or like very quick, concise decisions on the move, which Chapin has had to do for the past 3 quarters. You gotta box out. You gotta box out to get those rebounds.
Lott going to take it up the court, getting pressured some more, and once again, no one to throw to. Now gets it to Washington. Up to Walsh, out to Cook for the long 2, and it is good.
Nice shot by Grace.
Nice shot there indeed. Now a long pass here, and the layup is no good. And rebounded by Chapin, and Lott's going to take it up. So a chance to bring this game a little closer here. Washington with it. Drives to the right.
Shot on the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Molina, and the putback is good for 2 points.
Good job there.
Those are the points that Chapin has needed for quite some time.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying earlier, Dutch Fork hasn't really been making a lot of their longer shots. A lot of their points that come off the fast break, you know, offensive rebounds and second chance points, that kind of stuff. Things that that Chapin wasn't allowing in the first quarter, which I think is part of the reason why they were up in the first quarter, and now they're trailing, of course. I think because they've allowed a lot of turnovers and fast break points. But
Van Vollenhoven and Eleanor have come into the game for Chapin.
And now we're
Good
going to
hustle
get
by Grace Cook there, but it's going to be a travel by Dutch Fork. If she didn't turn like that when she was sitting down, it wouldn't have been a travel there, but it's going to be Chapin ball.
I feel like almost every possession we're seeing some sort of scramble for the ball now. After the first quarter, I feel like was pretty clean.
Yeah.
Certainly.
People getting tired,
Yeah.
people getting worn out, people running all over the place, but
More aggressive, more
the execution
chaotic.
on both sides have been, definitely more chaotic, I would say.
Inside, Van Vollenhoven lost the handle, and it's out of bounds.
That was a good idea by Eleanor Lawton, but just couldn't get it into Van Vollenhoven. It'll be Dutch Fork ball.
Approaching 3 minutes left in the third quarter here. Dutch Fork still up 14. Number 11 with it at the top. Gets it back to number 3. Drives a little bit inside, now pulls back, throws across the court. Number 10 driving in.
What a move! Nice through the legs there and put back by number 12. That was a nasty play.
Yeah, very good.
Ball handling
Yeah,
for sure.
for someone as tall as she is.
Oh yeah. Eleanor trying to look for options. See, when they're near each other, they can go
Yes.
back and forth like that, easy press break.
Yeah.
But when you go away from that, you just can't break it, and then those easy turnovers happen.
Couple shots no good there on that possession for Chapin. Dutch Fork with it again. To your point, though, I think that's definitely what they need to do. I mean, you saw they easily got it down the court there, whereas a lot of the time when Lott's just ISOing, trying to get past everything, it's just not working.
Sure. You can't play the hero in Chapin basketball, man. It's a team effort.
Charge there on Dutch Fork. Good job drawing that one.
That's going to be Dutch Fork's second foul of the second half.
Each team with 2 so far. Chapin going to inbound it here. It's going to be Lawton trying to get it in, and she's going to get it to Molina. And Washington now dribbling up a little bit.
This is quite an interesting press break here, and also the press itself by Dutch Fork, because they have 2 in the front that are man-to-man, but then 2 in the back like they're playing a 1-2-1.
It's going to be a foul on Chapin now. That was a bit of a wild possession there, as they just kind of, once again, didn't have anyone to throw to.
Yeah, so what those 2 people in that press break are doing at the front for Dutch Fork is they're trying to cause chaos, which is actually working, because when you have those 2 in the front causing chaos, then you have the passes that they're trying to steal, which is why you have number 12 in the back, who's very athletic and her agility is very high. So you can easily get those steals when the press. So I believe that's why those press breakers are working so well.
Now Molinaro with it, trying to find someone to pass to. And she's going to travel. Probably a better thing, honestly, is that one was stolen by 3 right at the end.
Yeah, that was almost a really bad fast break for Chapin. 1:35 left in third quarter. Dutch Fork is up 39-23. It's going to be a 16-point deficit for Chapin.
They've outscored Chapin 9-4 in this quarter, so not a bad defensive quarter. Chapin just struggling to get some offense going. Half the time they aren't even able to get past half court without it being stolen. And now we got a good fast break opportunity with Cook driving up.
That's a 3v1 situation. I don't know about that. Molina with the putback, though. Missed it off the backboard. And it's going to be a jump ball midair. It's going to be Dutch Fork ball.
We're going to see, looks like a substitution coming up for Chapin at the next break, 1 or 2.
Grace and Mackenzie Lott
I think that's Ava Client. Yeah, Grace is in the game. Now a scrum there, and at the bottom of the pile, we're going to get another jump ball, and this time Chapin will get it. And indeed, we'll see McKenzie and Ava Client come on for Melina Washington and Grace Cook. 55 seconds to go here in the third. Lawton inbounds to Lott. No contest there. But now, once again, having to pass it up. Molinaro driving. Fast break, lost the handle. Tough one there. She had a good opportunity.
Situation, nice pass to number 12. Off the backboard, goes out. Rebounded by McKenzie. And Eleanor's bringing up the ball on the left side. Passes it to Van Vollenhoven. Blocked by number 23, I believe.
Big rejection there, but good defense overall. And Chapin starting to get across the court a little more here. Client now. Passes to Molinaro. Molinaro in one-on-one. Drives in. Now
right
loses her footing.
She needs to get that ball away after that. When she lost her footing, but
I feel like a lot of Chapin's players are just trying to do too much on their own right now.
there's a lot of being the hero, but at the same time trying to find the open person. They're trying to find people open.
It's not for a lack of effort and
there's
smarts.
not a lot of movement off the ball.
Yeah, there just hasn't been a lot of cohesion and chemistry in this one.
17 seconds left in the third quarter, excuse me. They've been trying to look for that shot.
Very nice steal there, but this time taken away by Lawton. And an end of half situation coming up. It's going to remain Chapin ball, end of third quarter, I should say. 5 seconds to go. Chapin may have a chance if they can get a good inbound here to get something off. And that's going to be thrown away.
Recovered by Dutch Fork, number 3 with the ball. 1 second left, passes it, but needed to get that shot off before. And also make sure to be staying tuned for the Chapin men's basketball game against Dutch Fork right after this. We're getting into the fourth quarter for the Chapin women's team.
39-23 Dutch Fork is the score.
Nice performance there by the Dutch Fork and Chapin cheer teams before we get started for the fourth quarter. Dutch Fork with the ball. 25, kicks it out to 14, back to 10. 10 for the three, no good.
And rebound lost by Chapin, but then thrown right back by Dutch Fork, so Lawton going to take it up.
Dutch Fork has this nice energy whenever they lose the ball. When it's going out of bounds, they jump for it. They go for it every single time if they can.
Now Clyde drives in for the 2 and it rims out, but rebounded. And then
I believe that's a on the ground foul for Van Vollenhoven. It's going to be Chapin ball.
Going to get a sub for Dutch Fork.
Swapping out their center. Dutch Fork playing a 2-3 zone. Kicks it out to Molinaro. Molinaro looking for options, looking for somebody on the wing. Keeps drilling it, picks it up, pivot foot. Kicks it out to Eleanor. Eleanor dribbles it, drives into the center lane. Out to Clyde. Clyde to Molinaro. Molinaro to Mackenzie Lott. Tried to cross it over there, but kind of grabbed her face there while she was falling down. That's going to be Dutch Fork ball. Good hustle there by Chapin. Good ball movement, but it's those very small turnovers that have definite impact of this game.
It's been a very scrappy game. Both teams doing a lot of diving for the ball and being aggressive, trying to prevent it from going out of bounds. 14 now, no good. Rebounded by 3. Now inside, no good as well. And another rebound by Dutch Fork. They've really been killing Chapin on the boards lately as number 10 drives in and puts it in. That's a third chance bucket right there for Dutch Fork. You can't have that in the fourth quarter.
Boxing out is probably a majority of the issue right now on offense for Chapin, but
and that's going to be a
out of bounds by Mackenzie Lott again. I think that's her second time doing that this game.
Bit of a tough call there. Obviously, she was getting kind of forced out of bounds, but
yeah.
Grace Cook coming in for Manny Molinaro.
6:35 left in the fourth quarter. Chapin down by 18 points.
Number 10 drives, no
Nice
good.
Jump shot there, but
Chapin ball. Number 10 has been probably Dutch Fork's best player of this game, at least from what I can tell.
oh yeah, the athleticism on Dutch Fork is definitely there. Both sides are doing a very good job tonight.
Melina and Michaela check in for Mackenzie and Megan. 4 M's. Now we're going to see Melina with it. Dutch Fork has not wavered from this press the entire game, and Chapin hasn't really been able to make many great adjustments, and that's going to be a 10-second. Could not get it across half court in time.
Good defense by Dutch Fork right there. I believe Chapin's head coach is trying to save those timeouts for later in the quarter. It's not a bad move there either.
Number 3 with it, across the court to 10. Now in the corner, back to number 10. Tries to get it inside, almost stolen by Gallagher. Now number 14 puts it up, no good. Deflected out of bounds off a Chapin player.
I believe it was deflected out of bounds by Melina Washington. Chapin's going to be set up in a 2-3 zone trying to get this inbounds play not to fall. Kicked out to number 10, 10 to 14. At the top of the key, drives it through the center lane, jump shot, no good.
Now
nice effort by number 10, that's going to be a foul. It's going to be 2 shots for Dutch Fork.
Chapin's defense has been very good in the second half, only allowing 11 points. Unfortunately, they've only scored 4 themselves. But an improvement from that bad second quarter, especially towards the end. They have cut down on the turnovers a little bit as the first free throw goes in. And Grace McClure checks in for, I believe, the first time. Coming in for Ava Clyott. Second one also goes, and Dutch Fork now has a 20-point lead. Inbound goes to Melina Washington. She's going to get it out to McClure.
Need to find your options and can't stare at the person you're trying to throw the ball to.
Got to be very quick.
You can read that like a book.
Got to be very quick against this press.
Melina Washington trying to drive the ball down the court, trying to get it across the half-court line. Gets stuck looking for somebody to pass it to, but
stolen away and almost lost out of bounds. Now we're going to see cross-court pass number 3 at the top. Looking to find someone to pass to.
Left her wide open. 14 with a 3-point. Oh, it's an air ball, though. I don't know with the rebound, but it's a push out of bounds, and it's going to be Chapin ball.
Lawton a little slow to get up.
Yeah.
A little bit shaken up. It looks like we're going to have a couple subs. Mackenzie Lott and Ella Kay come in for Melina Washington and McClure. Lawton inbounding here, gets it to Ella Kay. And now we're going to see Lawton with it again, pushing it up and stolen away Probably not the smartest pass there, and now a blocking foul on Chapin. You know, one thing I've noticed is Chapin has really kind of been staring down who they're throwing to on this press. You know, they're just kind of keying in on one person to pass to, and they're not really looking for other options.
Well, honestly, that's really all they have, is because they only have one person trying to get the ball.
Yeah,
exactly.
Everyone's running up the court, and
yep. Off the ball movement needs to be worked on for sure. And it's little things like that can affect a game so much.
Because I mean, I really think Chapin has cut down on some of the problems that have plagued them prior to this game.
Oh, for sure. You can see that in the first quarter, for sure.
Turnovers have obviously still been a problem, as we see right here, number 3.
That's every Chapin team.
Yeah.
That's every Chapin team. But yes, first quarter looked very decent. Number 10 kicks it down to the block. Getting double teamed, but rips it. That's going to be a jump ball. Dutch Fork ball again. It's going to be on the baseline, under the basket.
Dutch Fork with 5 fouls, Chapin with 4. 4:28 to go in the game.
A little bit of confusion between the two.
Now we're going to see McClure check in for Ella Kay.
I think her shoe fell off. Yeah, she's going over to fix her shoe.
Inbound there to number 12, out to 14. Almost lost the ball. Travels.
Travel. Nice communication by Mackenzie Lott, trying to get everybody settled in and ready to go for this play.
Inbounded Tisdale. Finds Lott. That was a nice job there. And now McClure open for 3. Almost, but no good. That was one of the best looks Chapin's got, though, against the press, as that layup is good. I think something like that is what they need to do. They just kind of work their way around, as McClure has it now. And I think she got poked in the eye, or almost in the eye.
Touched her in the face a little bit.
Foul goes on number 14 for Dutch Fork.
It's going to be on the grounds. Their 6th foul for the rest of the game. Chapin almost in the bonus.
And that one is blocked. Similar problem from last time. McClure just kind of stared down who she was throwing to.
Good effort by McClure there to try and get that ball back, which she did.
It's going to stay with Chapin after the jump ball. And now Cook to inbound. Gets it to Lott. Lott pressured immediately, really in her face. And a blocking foul.
And that's going to be 1-1. There was a bit of an extension with Mackenzie's arm. I don't think he saw that, though. Number 10 was talking to the ref about that as well.
You can tell Mackenzie's getting a little frustrated by that constant pressure, though, especially without having anyone to pass to.
Gosh, that would bother me so much. If I was playing that situation, I get where she's coming from.
First free throw is good.
And the second is good. Gallagher round across the floor. Don't know what happened there.
Number 3 with it. Going to pass to the right. Number 10 now gets open.
Jump shot on the baseline is no good. Recovered by Mackenzie. Mackenzie cross-court pass to McClure. McClure with a jump shot. Oh, and it's almost good.
Good decision to pull back and shoot instead of driving, though. That was a pretty slow pass.
Yep.
As that layup is good.
Taking those shots is definitely needed. If you got an open shot, I would take it at this point in the game.
I'm going to get a foul on Dutch Fork again.
And another 1-on-1 situation for Mackenzie.
3:19 remaining. 22-point Dutch Fork lead. Really, outside of that one bad quarter for Chapin, which is really just a 3 or it was just a 3 or 4 minute stretch where they really let the turnovers get to them.
Not even 3 minutes. It was about a minute and a half where they got like about 20 points.
First free throw good
to end the half. Good job there by Mackenzie Lott. Really working on her rhythm and form there with her free throws. It's all about that muscle memory.
Second one falls as well. Chapin has been much improved from the free throw line as well tonight. I know they kind of struggled with that earlier in the season.
It's interesting to see the girls every single year. They struggle in the first part of the season, but as the season progresses, they work on the things that have been bothering them for the entire season, and they get it done.
And even though it hasn't necessarily reflected on the scoreboard, there's been a lot of improvement.
Oh, yeah.
Because even last game against Irmo, obviously the first time they played them, it was not pretty at all. And they at least made it somewhat respectable last time, you know. Steady improvement, really all you can ask for.
A rainbow pass to number 4 from number 3, inbounding it. Number 12 kicks it back to number 4 at the top of the key, and then the 3 at the left wing. Trying to look to drive, kicks it back out.
10 for 3, yes.
That's a nice shot. That form's nice.
Yeah, number 10 has definitely been a star player today. They're actually just going to count that as a 2.
Nice steal by number 10 again, but no good on the basket. That's going to be a foul.
Another thing that doesn't necessarily reflect in the stat sheet, she has been extremely active on the boards. And
she might have a double-double.
Pursuing the ball.
I'm not sure.
I was just thinking the same thing. It's very, very possible.
She might even have a triple-double, but I don't know about the assists.
Melina checks in for Mackenzie Lott.
Regardless, double-doubles in varsity women's basketball, that's something to see. Grace Cook, first shot is good. Chapin down by 21 points. 2:35 left in the game. Grace with her second, and it just bounces in.
One more foul for Dutch Fork will put Chapin in the double bonus, as now we're going to get a substitution, I believe. Or
I think Chapin tried to
Abby Walsh, I think, thought that she was inbounding the ball. Number 3 with it. Passes to 10 inside, stolen
Good
almost.
block by McGallagher.
Nice job there.
Kicks it into number 3, number 10 for the 3 again. No good this time. Rebounded by Melina Washington. Almost loses it out of bounds.
Good job there fighting that off. And now Cook inside gets
Almost
fouled.
Gets the and one. Good effort there by Grace Cook.
Chapin's been doing a good job not only making free throws but also getting to the line. They
drawing those fouls, and
they haven't really let Dutch Fork beat them at the line themselves. Dutch Fork hasn't really had that many free throw chances.
Nice swish.
It's been a much cleaner game.
The free throws, yeah,
overall.
you can see it in the free throws even.
Lots of attention to detail.
Rebounded by number 4, Dutch Fork. Bringing it up the court. Just over 2 minutes left in the game. Swinging around the top of the key, drives it down to the left side of the lane, and banks it in for 2.
Another beautiful pass.
Yeah, very nice executed, so clean. Grace Cook trying to drive it up the right side. Cross-court pass, but no good. Turnover.
Number 4 going to bring it up. Now passes to 3. She's going to drive in. Nice move, but no good. Rebounded, and that is good.
What a play.
That is number 13.
Something for the Chapin girls team to work on in the future is definitely working on those rebounds and also those press breakers. Trying to have that open person not go away as they're bringing it up the court. Nice attempt there.
I really think as Dutch Fork here, looks like we're going to get timeout.
That's an interesting timeout call by Dutch Fork's head coach.
Well, nonetheless, I think really this game's going to come down to, for Chapin, just that end of half run, as well as the lack of rebounding. I think other than that, they really have played a cleaner game and have shown improvement for sure. So with 1:09 to go, our score 53-30 Dutch Fork, and we'll be right back after the timeout. Inbound goes to number 12, pass to number 4. Drives inside, good defense there. And Walsh takes it away. Now Mackenzie Lott back in the game. Dutch Fork kind of going away from that press there. And stolen away. Lott just kind of drove a little too far, I think. And now an easy layup for 10 is good. Under 40 seconds to go now.
Overall, it was a very good effort as Chapin has fought Dutch Fork throughout tonight.
Yeah.
That was a questionable foul there. I don't think you needed to do that there.
It's
Good effort, though.
definitely been a hard game, but tangible improvement from Chapin.
Oh, yeah. Tangible, probably exponential for real. Molinaro checking in for Chapin. Taking out Mackenzie Lott. Mackenzie had a very good game today. Good effort. Free throws were very good tonight.
That one is no good.
Also, as we're rearing towards the ends of this game, please make sure to stay tuned for the Chapin men's varsity basketball game against Dutch Fork. Probably be about a 20-minute break in between the two.
Probably tipping off at about 7:40.
Eastern. Dutch Fork just looking to close down time here. 8 seconds left in the game, and I think that's going to be it for...
Number 10 for the 3, no good.
Okay, now that... I mean,
that
was a bit questionable to do.
A little unnecessary. They may be waving the basket off, actually. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, final score from Chapin. Dutch Fork 57, Chapin 31. And once again, stay tuned. In about 15 to 20 minutes, we will see the varsity boys tip off with Dutch Fork.
Definitely something to see after Chapin's loss to Irma. Will they have the vengeance to come back and destroy Dutch Fork Silver Foxes, or will the Silver Foxes be on top tonight?
Should be a pretty good game. We'll be back
in about 20 minutes or so, yeah?
Yep. Welcome back to Chapin basketball. We are getting set for tip-off of this boys varsity matchup between Dutch Fork and Chapin. Lawson Davis going to be jumping up for the Eagles, trying to win this tip. And almost evenly tipped, and it goes to Chapin. Kenya Jones going to take it up for the Eagles. He's going to pass it to Maddox Harrell, now to Lawson Davis. Jones, Harrell inside.
Trying to back him down. Easy 2 points for Maddox right there. Chapin's up 2-0.
Good move there. Certainly going to be feeding him inside. Now number 11 with it.
Dutch Fork's first possession of the game. Let's see how it goes. Number 0 drives in. Gives it back down to 12. Calling out a play. Nice ball handling by number 12 as well.
Number 23 with it. Back to 12, being guarded by Zach Durant.
I'm excited to see how Zach plays on defense today because he's very defensive-sided player.
That 3 is no good, too strong.
Same team.
Lawson
Rebounded by
Davis. Fast break now as Durant has it.
Durant looking for options, kicks it down to Davis. Davis out to Kenya. Kenya.
Almost stolen away. Now Jones dribbling around. Back to Durant. Now Durant is going to drive, runs into a brick wall and travels. So Dutch Fork will get it.
Good idea there by Zach, but the execution just didn't go through. Soft pressure on Dutch Fork by Chapin with this press. It's more or less just to slow him down, I think, so they don't get those fast breaks like that. Air ball by 0.
Just didn't put enough on that one as Harrell has it. Passes to Haler.
Haler for 3.
No good. Harrell with a nice board, though, and puts it back in.
God, he's like 8 foot tall with his arms straight up, man.
That's Maddox's bread and butter.
That's hard to get up to.
That's his bread and butter, just getting the board and putting it right back in over someone. Now number 30 with it, guarded by Jones. 23. Back to 30. Looking around. Number 11 with it. He's going to hand off, and now number 12 with it. Passing around number 30, guarded by Henry Hagler. Now 0. Passes to 12, back to 0.
Good defense by Chapin so far. They haven't had any opportunities for Dutch Fork to shoot the ball yet. You can hear it in the crowd. They're cheering for him. Very good defense by Chapin so far.
Almost a minute-long possession. And
with
now,
no shots.
Yeah.
Not even.
There we go.
As I say it.
And they make it. Wow.
Right as I say that.
So the good defense ends up in a good shot. And it's 4-3 Eagles. 5 minutes to go in the opening period as Hagler has it. Looking around, he's going to pass inside to Lawson Davis. Davis bullies his way in and gets it to go off the backboard.
Nice shot by Davis.
Strong take there.
Good post move, good flip around and bank shot. Let's see how this defense holds up.
Number 0 with it, thought about taking the shot. Now he's going to drive inside, and the layup is no good, but he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. First foul of the game.
I think for Chapin, if they hold up this defense for as long as they can for the first half, if they lose 2 possessions consecutively, that can change the entire energy of the game. You saw it with the girls' game. That's what happened in the second quarter.
It was back and forth until they really just kind of lost it at the end of the half. First free throw is good. We're going to see a couple subs. Number 5 checks in. Number 30 comes out. Second free throw from 0 here is good. Hagler going to take it up this time. Obviously, in the girls' game, we saw a lot of press from Dutch Fork. None of that, obviously, tonight with the men. Now
into Durant. Durant cross court to Hagler, looking for the shot. Pump fakes twice. Gives himself some space. Kicks it out to Durant on the left wing. Cross pass to Harrell. Harrell to Jones. Jones back to Harrell. Harrell to Davis. Davis to Kenya. Kenya to Harrell. Nice jump shot by Harrell, no good. Almost rebounded by Davis there, but fast break by Touch Fork.
That's number 12, and he gets fouled. No good on the shot, so he'll go to the line once again.
That was an interesting foul there. I think Kenya just was like going out of bounds, but they're calling it a shooting foul. Good effort by number 12 to try and get that basket in, though.
First free throws for him today. If he makes both, they will take the lead. First one rattles home, so we are tied now with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Second one is no good, so we stay tied. Harrell with the rebound. He's going to get it to Durant. Durant taking it up himself. Chapin with a lot of different guys that can run the point if need be. Hagler passes to Jones. Jones trying to get a play set up. Gets it to Harrell. Back out to Jones. He's going to pump fake drive inside and almost got it to go.
Nice rebound by Davis, and that's 2 points for Chapin.
Easy basket there. Dutch Fork's defenders kind of got knocked back by that drive by Jones, and it allowed for the easy layup.
3:30 left in the first quarter. Chapin up by 2.
Number 12 with it. He's going to get it to 5. Back to 12. 12 to 0. Passing back and forth.
I think they're just trying to get Chapin offset with their defense by making them move so much and get them tired, so they make those weird mistakes. Nice block by Zach Durant.
Gets the steal, decides to take it himself.
Nobody stopped Zach Durant. He was wide open there. They just all watched him shoot that, but unfortunately missed that basket. Good look, though. Kick inside the 23, blocked by Maddox Harrell.
Strong block there. And now they're going to get it to Durant. Back to Harrell. At the top, pressured. Hagler now with it.
Nice
Jones open and decides to kick it to Durant instead for 3. No good. Rebounded though, tipped back to Chapin. And
Can't
Jones
believe
with
Dutch
it.
Fork didn't just rebound that. They just all watched that ball.
Ill-advised pass inside though, and it's stolen away.
It's things like that that can lead to a loss in a game is if you don't rebound simple things like that. Nice lead though by number 32. Dutch Fork takes the lead by 1.
First lead of the game for Dutch Fork as we are nearing 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Jones going to take it up here himself.
Nice and slow, reconsidering his thoughts. Back to Jones. Jones almost getting it stolen from. Kicks it out to Henry Hagler. Hagler up to Durant. Durant to Harrell. Harrell for 3, deep 3.
Just off, but not a shot that I'm going to complain about him taking. You got to be aggressive with your takes, especially if you're not getting open inside. 23 with the layup to go in traffic.
If you get those kinds of shots right now and you make those, the energy of the game just explodes. Your confidence gets regained. It's a big play. See right here.
Wide open from Harrell, and he gets it to go.
Things like that, man, they just get me excited. I know how he feels. That's a good play by Maddox Harrell right there.
So he drains the 3, and we are tied at 11. We'll be right back after the timeout.
Got several substitutions. Jack Wolf, Brandon Yanko, and Ethan Johnson coming in for Zach Durant and all the others. Nice trap by Chapin. Unfortunately, gets that open basket opportunity, but misses it.
Now Harrell going to take it up himself, trying to get the offense set. Jack Wolf gets it in the corner. Now back to Harrell.
Trying to set a play up or something.
Pass to Wolf again. He's going to get it to Hagler.
See, now Chapin has this thing where they have to get the ball to their number 1 to start basically any play. So that's why they had to get it set up.
And Harrell, no good.
I like the fact that Maddox is taking more shots this game.
Yeah.
I like it. Because if you get those to fall, like I said earlier, then it changes the entire flow of the game.
And
Shooters got to shoot, man.
Someone like him who's a senior leader on the team, you can expect those type of shots and be okay with them. Now at the top, we get 0. Passes out to 5, back to 4. 15 seconds left. Dutch Fork may just hold here for the last shot. Currently a tied game. They have a chance at taking the lead if they make one here. Driving in.
Stutter step by number 4, kicks it out to 0. 0, no options there. Kicks it back to 4. 4 looks down low to 0 for the 2 points. Gets the end one.
Right as time is about to expire. 0.1 seconds on the clock.
Very lucky opportunity right there for Dutch Fork.
Unfortunate foul there as the foul goes on Ethan Johnson. So Dutch Fork will take the lead into the second quarter, but it won't be any more than 2 as he misses the free throw.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Dutch Fork up by 2. Chapin at 11 points. Dutch Fork 13. We'll be right back.
Dutch Fork going to inbound it to start the quarter here. Up by 2. Chapin with 3 fouls. Dutch Fork with 0 in that first quarter. Chapin going to need to try and draw some fouls as we get going, and number 5 has it. He's going to pass to 4. 4 looking around, gets it back to 5 in the corner. He's going to drive back up, pass back to 4. Now going across the court the other way.
Nice help defense coming in from Chapin. They're doing a nice 2-3 zone here. Lots of communication here on defense, trying to figure out what Dutch Fork's trying to do when they're on and off the ball. See, Dutch Fork is trying to get Chapin to be offset when they're doing that, like you just saw there with that 2 shot. Good effort by Jack Wolf, and it's recovered.
That was another long possession there, this time not resulting in any points, so that zone really is working so far, I would say. Wolf inside, gets it out to Yanko, back to Jones. Jones
down
to Wolf. Ethan Johnson out to Harrell for 3.
Oh, that's a big play if he made that.
Wolf out to Jones. He'll get it to Yanko, now back to Jones. He's going to try and set up some offense here. They're going to get Harrell coming back up top, inside to Johnson, back out to Jones, quick pass, and the 3 is no good, just strong. Wolf with the rebound, though.
Nice rebounds by Jack Wolf here. I think that was 3 rebounds in the same possession by Jack Wolf right there. Good effort.
And now Harrell going to call for the play. They're going to get it to Yanko. Yanko looking around, gets it to Jones.
Both teams are doing these slant routes with their 4 and 5 man on offense, and it's getting open buckets, right? But they're just not falling by either team. Good effort by Maddox Harrell, no good. 4 easy 2 points, but
4 chances for Chapin. They couldn't convert any of them that time, so rough possession there. Number 0 for 3, no good, but he got fouled. Actually, yeah, I think it might have been an off-ball foul.
Yeah, it's on the floor, and it's actually on Dutch Fork. I believe that was by number 24. It's going to be Dutch Fork's first foul of the half.
Now number 3 comes in for 0.
And Dutch Fork is going to start doing it's a 2-2-1 zone press.
Yanko
yeah, they're trying to force that trap there on
splits the double. Wolf inside. The 2 is no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good. Harrell with the board, and 1.
Interesting pass to himself by Jack Wolf, and it actually turns out okay for Chapin.
Harrell fighting hard on the board.
Nah, you gotta love those moments in basketball whenever you just like completely miss a shot, get it back, do it again, but then get those 2 points back. And an and one.
Sometimes it just works out that way.
Yeah.
Free throw from Harrell here. It is no good, just rims out, so we'll stay tied. Number 3 going to push it up for Dutch Fork in the corner, and that's going to be
That's a travel.
travel.
Dutch Fork, wow. Number 11 waving off.
Yeah.
Number 3 telling him to get out of here. I did not do that.
Jones with it. Dutch Fork going to a press now.
Nice easy break of that press.
Wolf to Yanko. Yanko tries to drive, spins around, gets it back to Harrell at the top. Now gets it inside to Johnson, out to Wolf. Wolf.
Nice passes out to the corners by the 4 and 5 man on Chapin. Those are getting really nice open shots. Just need to make them.
Struggling a little bit to get the ball inside, which I think is what they want to do. They're not really getting many open looks.
Yeah, both teams are trying to do that right now. Get the other team offset so we can push it inside and get an easy 2 points.
Fast break opportunity, 2-on-1 here for Dutch Fork. Nice move there, and it's good.
Fake. You see that pump fake that he did going back? Good move by number 3 from Dutch Fork. Dutch Fork up by 2. 5 minutes left in the quarter.
Harrell passes to Jones. Inside, Ethan Johnson drives, and the left-handed hook is no good.
Good effort there by Ethan.
Number 3 with it again here for Dutch Fork. Passes out. Number 32 for 3
Shooter.
from the top. No good. Harrell fighting for the board, and it goes to Jones instead. He's going to push it up himself. Fast break chance. He'll pull back and get the offense set up. Probably a smart decision there.
Yep.
Now Jones again gets back to the top. Passes to Yanko. Yanko going to look to Wolf.
Wolf to Harrell. Harrell for 3.
Yes.
It's good.
You
up by 1.
You knew he was going to get it at some point. Had missed a couple in a row, but finally got back on the board. And Chapin once again takes a 1-point lead with about 4 minutes to go until half.
If Harrell keeps this up, he's going to be the biggest impact player of this game for tonight, I swear.
Definitely. His size obviously helps inside, but if he can shoot well too, it's a great way to have a stretch big man.
He's like 6'4", but yeah, he plays like he's 8 foot tall. So.
Number 3 with it, and that's another travel on him.
That's 2 travels this quarter by Dutch Fork on offense.
We're going to see 2 subs, Lawson Davis and Jordan Thomas. Checking in for the first time is Thomas. Brandon Yanko sitting out, as well as Ethan Johnson.
Good work by both of them. Kenya walking the ball up the court. Max telling him, no, that's not what we're doing.
Inside, Wolf to Davis. Getting trapped out to Harrell for 3 from the corner. No, just rims out. He's been struggling from that particular spot.
If he makes 2 in a row this game, it's great plays.
That one spot has been kind of tough on him so far. Open in the corner, but passing up the shot is 30, guarded by Davis. Pass out to 3 at the top of the key, guarded by Jones. Tries to drive, gets stonewalled. Now the pass, I think, was going to 3, but he didn't go there, and so 30 races to get it. Now at the top, he's going to pass it off to number 10. 11, excuse me. Try to get it inside, and that's going to be a foul on, I believe, Jack Wolf.
That's a very subtle reaching foul.
Henry Hagler going to check in for Chapin.
It's going to be Chapin's 4th foul of the half.
Actually going to hold the subs back. We get a timeout called by Dutch Fork, or no, Chapin calls the timeout. 2:59 to go until halftime. Chapin with a 16-15 lead.
We'll be right back.
Dutch Fork with the inbound here off the timeout. They get it to 3. 3 Back to 0, who's checked into the game. Actually, that's 12. 3 to 5.
5
to 12. Inside, loses the handle. Jones with the steal, gets pushed out of bounds.
That's actually going to be a foul on Dutch Fork. Good effort by Kenya Jones, though, after the fact when he tried to hit it off Dutch Fork to get it out of bounds on them, but worked out for him either way. Jordan Thomas bringing the ball in, and Kenya walking the ball up.
Thomas wearing some leg tape. Perhaps that's why he checked in a little later into the game. Davis with it. Harrell getting a breather during this possession here.
Chapin using a pass and cut system where when they pass it, one goes inside and out the other lane.
Jones with it now, inside to Wolf at the free throw line. He's going to take it.
Shot.
Leaves it short, and the rebound goes to Dutch Fork.
All these shots Chapin are getting are open. It's just they're not falling.
I think without Harrell in the game, they're trying to find someone else to get the ball to, and they don't really have that go-to scorer, I don't think, right now. 12 with a crossover, but doesn't get it to go.
Good rebound by Davis. Kicks it out to Jones. Jones bringing the ball up yet again for Chapin. Looking around, trying to figure out what we're going to do for the next play. Out to Thomas. Thomas looking inside. But back up to Hagler. Hagler to Jones. Jones to Davis. Davis getting trapped a little bit. Kicks it out to Wolf. And back up to Jones.
Back inside to Davis. He'll take it. No good. Leaves it short, but the rebound goes back to Chapin off the rim. Jones with it.
That was a bit of a knuckleball on that shot there.
Yeah. Once
Very
again,
flat.
Chapin really finding some trouble getting an open shooter without Harrell in the game. Wolf with it again.
Austin Smith checking in for Chapin.
Out to Wolf for 3. And it
Good
rims
shot by
in.
Jack Wolf, and that's 3 points for Chapin.
Probably not something you see every day, but it works well. So 4-point lead for Chapin. We're under a minute now until halftime. Number 30 with it at the top of the key. He's going to pass it to 3. He's going to drive to the right inside. Teardrop is no good.
45 seconds left in the half. Kenya looking to continue this lead and make it more. Kicks it out to Thomas.
Loses the ball. Back to Hagler, though. Now looking around for something. 30 seconds to go. And now Chapin's probably just going to run some time here. I think they wanted a 2-for-1 opportunity possibly, but now they're just content taking the last shot. Kind of passing around to kill some time and see if they can get someone open.
Coach is trying to tell him to get going. Get something set up for him.
We're down to 10 seconds now. Jones still on ISO work. Drives in. No good on the layup. He's at short. Davis with the board.
Davis has got to kick it out there. Now
They'll get fouled. Now the 23 misses the layup.
Misses the layup.
I don't know how much. I don't know if that would have counted or not necessarily, but
Dutch Fork's coach is very much not happy about that missed opportunity right there by Dutch Fork. Good work by both teams. At the end of the half, it is 19-15. We'll be right back at the third quarter.
Second half of action getting ready to get started here. Chapin going to get the ball first at the 4. Maddox inbounds it to Kenya Jones. Jones one-on-one with number 11 here. And he crosses him over. Try to get it inside to Davis, who lost it and almost goes out of bounds. Number 30 with it. He's going to get it to 0. 0 drives in.
Lane there.
No good on the shot. 32 gets it back and is also no good. Rebound over Davis there. 32 from the free throw line is good.
32's jump shot is nice.
Silky smooth for a guy his size. As Harrell takes it up, he got a pretty nice rest at the end of the first half.
Well, we're going to need him for the second, that's for sure.
We'll have to see how Chapin attacks on offense. They really struggle with him out of the game.
Henry Hagler last game, I believe, had, what was it, double-digit points?
Something like that. He had a lot of second chance points.
Very decent. We'll see if he starts getting some points here in the second half.
Back-to-back steals there as Hagler now has it. He's going to drive inside, gets contact, no foul called, and Dutch Fork gets the ball.
I don't believe he got that foul call because he turned his body away, so he wasn't even facing the guy, and that's 2 points for Dutch Fork, tied up.
Now a big full court press being applied here. Harrell with
Can't do what the girls did and run away.
And
we're going to start having turnovers.
A timeout called by Chapin to avoid that 10-second violation. 6:30 to go in the third quarter. 4-0 Dutch Fork to start the second half.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Certainly hope that Chapin can put something together on offense. They a little bit slow to get things going in the second half, but still a tied ball game, obviously. And we will be right back after the timeout. Inbound here for Chapin, coming off the timeout. Bit of a light press from Dutch Fork now. Jones gets it to Harrell. Harrell under duress. Across the court to Hagler, really getting harassed, and he loses the ball. 30 now for Dutch Fork on the fast break against Jones. Gets the strong layup to go. Nice job there. And Dutch Fork is a 2-point lead coming off a 6-0 run to start the half. Hagler now with it, gets it to Lawson Davis. Davis to Durant. To Harrell.
Pump fake by Harrell.
Now Hagler with it again, dribbles to the top. Gets it to Harrell.
To Davis. Davis looking around. Kicks it to Jones. Jones looking inside. Gets it to Harrell.
Just extreme defensive pressure from Dutch Fork right now. Chapin can't find anything open. Jones takes the three, but no good. And rebounded by Chapin. Harrell
throws it off the back of his head.
I believe he tried to bounce it off him out of bounds, and it just didn't work.
That looked like it hurt.
Yeah.
It was a good idea.
The good thing for Chapin is that it was thrown away anyway, so it's going to remain a Chapin ball.
That had some velocity to that ball, man.
Yeah, that was a pretty wild move.
Kenya almost turning the ball over, though. Tries to throw it out again. Missed it, though.
And that's taken away by Dutch Fork. Really sloppy ball. Durant takes it away. One-on-one fast break here, and he loses it out of bounds. It's going to stay with Chapin, though.
I don't know if I'm watching a hockey game or a basketball game right now.
Now we get some time to catch our breath as we get number 5 coming in. But, man, I tell you what, that was a wild sequence. And now we're going to see Harrell inbounded here for Chapin. Let's see if they can get something open here off the inbound. Jones with it. He's going to look around. Gets it to Harrell. Harrell looking to pass back to Jones. He does. Now Jones spin move, drives inside. Massive rejection, but right to Harrell. Harrell to Davis. From the free throw line, he looks to drive. Back out to Jones. Jones to Harrell. Harrell gets it to Hagler. Hagler to Jones. Jones inside to Davis. And that shot is good.
Good effort there by Chapin.
Tied ball game with 4.5 to go in the third.
Chapin playing a very spread out 2-3 zone, trying to not let those open three-pointers be shot. 5 with the basketball. No look pass to 23. 23 down to the block and block shot.
Now
23 back with the
again,
ball. Davis just missed that rebound. There's going to be a foul on Chapin.
Chapin really struggling to grab rebounds right now, and we're going to see Jack Wolf and Brandon Yanko check in during this
The chemistry,
timeout.
yeah, the chemistry for this setup right now for Chapin, I don't think is working too well.
They just are really struggling to rebound the ball away.
Looks a bit more of confusing.
First free throw is good as Jones and Davis come out again for Wolf and Yanko. So substituting big for big. Second free throw coming up. Dutch Fork with a 1-point lead. And it is good.
Dutch Fork up by 2.
Chapin with 1 foul. Dutch Fork with 0 so far in the half. As Harrell's going to push it up himself. Now pulls back. Gets it to Hagler. Hagler looking around. Gets it across the court. Loses the ball, and it's going to be stolen and thrown off Hagler.
They did it right back to us. Good hustle by number 4 there. Very nice athleticism shown by him.
Inbound goes to 0. He's going to push it up. Gets it to 4. They're going to run a play here on offense.
Trying to slow it down now that they have the lead to try and get some easy buckets. To expand it. Number 11 kicks it to 4, 4-0.
0
Side.
across the court. Number 4 tried to get it inside to 23, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow makes it stay with Dutch Fork.
Good effort there by Zach Durant. Dutch Fork setting up in a line figure along the baseline.
Trying to
get it
scheme
inside.
someone open, and they get it to 5 in the corner. Now number 4 with it. Being pressured, back to 5. 5 looking around, he's going to get it back to 4. Now over to 11.
Not a lot of off-the-ball movement by Dutch Fork, which is making things very slow to get some open shots. Shot by 0.
Wow.
Or number 11 is just missed.
Close
its
miss.
way out of the basket.
A much needed miss for Chapin, though. That would have given Dutch Fork a lot of momentum. As Wolf has it right now. Trying to get it to someone, and he's going to get it to Durant.
Getting 2 baskets in a row in the second half is going to be crucial, because if you do that, you change the whole momentum.
And an easy lay-in for Harrell there. A big basket for Chapin to tie it back up. 2.5 to go. Indeed, a good feed, and Harrell gets back on the board. I believe he has 8 points. Around 8 points. Maybe a miscommunication there. I think he wanted to hand
Good
it off.
block by Maddox.
And now here we go.
All by himself. Let's get the dunk. No dunk there. But still, nice easy finish.
Tried a little too hard. He's trying to get up.
There you go.
He slipped on the ground a couple times, but missed 3 on the other end by Dutch Fork, and now we're going to get another jump ball.
That's going to be Chapin ball. What effort by Chapin. Little bit of a mix-up there at the end, but...
Man, I tell you what, I'm still laughing at Maddox. Tried to get up twice over there, and
he's slipping on ice.
you can see where he bounced into the wall.
My gosh, he brought a wet towel with him.
Pretty crazy, but anyways, he's gonna inbound it here. Chapin,
Now the ref's complaining about it.
he's pointing it out to Coach Carr, and they're going to get a towel over there to wipe that off. Luckily, it's out of bounds, so it wouldn't pose
too much
of an issue, but you don't want to slip it out there.
That just shows you how much effort is being put in. Maddox is like literally a wet towel right now. So
Looks like they're actually holding the game up for this.
I'm surprised Dutch Fork doesn't touch him and then just slip off, you know?
Maddox taking this time to communicate with the offense what to do here.
Dutch Fork is setting up in a full court man-to-man press. 2:05 left in the third quarter, Chapin up by 2. Inbounded to Jack Wolf, down to Brandon Yanko at the mid-court section. Then to Henry Hagler. Hagler to Jack Wolf. Jack Wolf doing a crossover inside. Back to Hagler. Hagler looking around. Trips up number 4 just a tiny bit. Gets it to Yanko. Yanko with a jump shot.
Got it to go, but they were going to call that one off.
Charge. I believe he launched off of him just a bit too much with his forearm. So that's why that was a charge. Chapin trying to slow down Dutch Fork with the 1-2-2 press. Trying to get that press trap. They broke it. 5 in the corner.
Inside,
nice
easy feed. Easy bucket there.
The game's tied up yet again.
Harrell with it, passes to Hagler again.
Chapin needs to make sure they don't turn over the ball here, which they were about to. Parents are very upset about that call right there, saying it should have been a foul.
Going to remain Chapin ball. Kenya Jones checking in for Brandon Yanko. Got a good breather there. Jones is going to take it up here against number 4, ISO work.
Dutch Fork working on their man-to-man
Gets the crossover, and that's going to be
that was a very nice makeup call.
Yes.
Parents are very happy about that one.
It's been a very physical matchup between Jones and number 4.
Yeah, it's very tedious, very intense. Just over 1 minute left in the third quarter. Kenya back with the ball. At the top of the key. To Jack Wolf. Jack Wolf working around.
Jones
Kenya
for 3. Yes. Big shot there for Jones. Chapin takes the lead with 52 seconds to go in the third. Been a low-scoring game for the most part, so that's a big bucket there. Number 4 now working on Jones. Stepping up his defense after that one as Harrell now guards 0.
40 seconds
back off.
left in the quarter.
Now number 4 going to drive it. Gets inside, gets the ball poked away out of bounds. Chapin ball.
Nice hustle there. Good defense by Chapin. Substitution for Dutch Fork. Number 4 going out. Number 3 coming in. Chapin trying to set up a play to inbounds the ball. Trying to get it to Kenya, but gets it to Hagler instead.
Harrell with it now. They're trying to break this press, and it gets stolen away. 0 with it, out to 3. Tried to drive, fell down, and goes out of bounds.
Got lucky there. Got lucky there. That was a dangerous pass. Good idea. He was wide open, but just stared him down.
We're going to get another wipe the floor scenario here as the sweat from the player got on the floor. Actually, they're just going to step it over. Harrell with the baseball pass to Hagler.
Nice
Perfect pass, and it stays in. No, he travels.
Good idea there.
Just didn't execute quite properly. It was tight defense by Dutch Fork.
19 seconds left. Chapin up by 3. I'll tell you, what a quarter. Goes around the back of his head with the basketball.
We're going to get a buzzer beater opportunity. Layup no good, but he gets fouled. 2.9 seconds to go, so after these free throws, Chapin will have a chance off the inbound to get something. Chapin with 3 fouls, Dutch Fork with 1, so neither team close to the bonus right now. First free throw is good. Second one goes as well, and now they're going to try and do something here. Jones gets fouled. No, travels the ball. 1 second to go, so now Dutch Fork with a quick chance. Looks like they're going to do a substitution real quick here. So a reversal of fortune there, and now Dutch Fork with a chance to get a buzzer beater off as they'll be inbounding it from their own side of the half court. They get it to
take
0.
The basketball magic to make that.
No good off the backboard, and we head to the fourth quarter in a tight one here at Chapin High School. Our score is Chapin 28, Dutch Fork 27.
And we will be right back after this.
Going to be Dutch Fork ball to start the fourth quarter here as they trail by a point. Number 3 with it. Jordan Thomas and Jack Wolf come into the Eagles during the quarter break. 3 with it in the corner, gets to 12, 12, back to 3.
Almost went over his head. 3 for the 3.
No good.
Rebounded by Maddox Harrell. Kicked it out to Henry Hagler. Henry back to Harrell. Harrell back to Hagler. Harrell to Thomas. Excuse me, Hagler to Thomas. To Jones.
Lots of backcourt passes going on right now as Hagler.
Lots of movement off the ball as well, trying to find that open man, trying to get those easy buckets.
Tried the bounce pass to Wolf, and he wasn't in position there, so Dutch Fork going to take it. 12 on the drive, passes out to 5, back to 12 inside. No foul called. Number 3 with it now.
I believe they blocked it midair.
For 3, no good. Wolf with the board, and the foul is called on Dutch Fork.
I believe that's an over the back. It's going to be Dutch Fork's second of the half.
That's an important foul because even though it doesn't really mean much as far as right now is
Chapin
concerned,
gets to keep the lead.
One closer to the bonus.
Oh, yeah.
Jones with it now as Dutch Fork goes back to this press. Harrell with it. He's going to get it to Hagler.
Hagler looking around. Surveying the court, looking around. Jack Wolf wants to get the ball, trying to post up down low. Jones to Thomas. Thomas looking around.
He's going to almost pass it and then loses the ball. Back to Hagler now. Jones passes to Thomas. To Wolf. No good, but actually may have been a pass. Harrell no good. Board goes to Dutch Fork.
Maddox was looking for a foul there when he shot that ball. Nice kick inside.
Ooh,
Blocked
nice
by
block.
Jack Wolf. Wow.
And now
Harrell's
Harrell
left heel on the floor.
to Jones, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Chapin ball. While this break happens, we would like to acknowledge that Dr. Melton is in the crowd tonight, so shout out to her for attending the game. We hope she is enjoying it. Always good to have people like her watching what Chapin is doing. Harrell with the inbound here.
Down to Yanko in the corner. Yanko almost loses it out of bounds.
Harrell with the inbound to Wolf.
Wolf may have an opportunity to shoot there. I'm not sure why he just looked around. guess he didn't
I
notice.
don't think long range is his specialty necessarily. Now Hagler looking around. He's going to cross over, drive inside.
Nice jump shot midair.
No good, and Dutch Fork with the ball. Still no points on the board in this quarter. Hagler with the steal. Lob
Nice pass.
and one.
The ref almost fell over.
That was interesting. Not sure if they're going to count the basket because the foul was actually against Hagler. And it appears they will.
It is an and one.
Dutch Fork coaches are arguing that call. Lots of back and forth right now in the arena. The foul was against the defender that was guarding Hagler, but I guess because it occurred while he was passing the ball, they count that as the and one. But now the refs are deliberating, and they're going to wave it off.
Shooting 2 shots. Regardless, good effort by Maddox Harrell there.
Indeed.
Good make.
Jordan.
Matter of fact, it's going to be Hagler shooting the shots. So I think you were right about those.
I guess maybe what they thought is it was a shooting foul against Hagler. Maybe they didn't. I don't know.
It looked like he was shooting.
Very strange. I don't really know.
First shot is good. Brings Chapin lead up to 2 points. 5:24 left in the third quarter.
Also, Dutch Fork with 4 fouls now. Rebound by Dutch Fork, but stolen away, and now Hagler inside, no good.
That was a good. That was a good effort using that left hand.
Certainly.
Doing that in high school it's hard to do. That stuff you see in college.
Now
that was impressive by Hagler.
Hagler whistled for the foul, though, and so Dutch Fork will keep it. The intensity certainly picking up here.
It's those little small things that I notice in high school teams. If they do stuff like that and are confident with that and do that in an actual game, that it's good to notice.
Number 5 inside to 23. No good on the layup, no foul, and Hagler with it.
Nice block by Maddox Harrell.
Chapin trying to boost their lead here as Hagler has it. He's going to get it to Jones, nearly stolen. Jones driving inside now, out to Wolf for 3. Yes! Jack Wolf knocks it down from the corner. What a Chapin has a 5-point lead. His second 3 of the game.
Dutch Fork looking to hit him back with that 3-pointer.
0 with the ball, drives inside, blocked by Wolf.
What a block.
Jones now with it, and they're going to slow it down here.
Oh boy, it is so loud in my ears right now.
The
fans
atmosphere
all over their feet.
is electric. Inside, Wolf inside, rolls out.
Good effort there by Chapin.
30 now on the drive, inside to 23. Blocked by Harrell, and there a foul is called. Had a feeling that would happen at some point.
Yeah.
Each team with 4 now on the game. Actually, Chapin with 5. 5-point lead for the Eagles with 4 minutes left as we finally get a chance to settle down after that pretty wild minute-long stretch.
It's only 5 points, but those 5 points are crucial in this game right now.
Indeed. And actually, they just took a foul off of Dutch Fork. So they only have 3 currently, as that free throw is good. Yanko checks in for Jordan Thomas. We're also going to see a couple subs for Dutch Fork. 23 and 5 come off for 11 and 32.
Number 30 on Dutch Fork looking to close the lead a little bit to 3 points instead of 4.
This has arguably been the most exciting game that we've broadcasted this year, I would say.
I would agree with that.
Mid-Carolina was pretty good, but this is the closest probably. As we're going to get
intense.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout here by, I believe, Chapin with 4:02 to go. And so we will return right after that.
Very crucial last minutes here for Chapin.
Jones with it now, guarding 12. The crowd is getting loud here in Chapin, especially the home team as 11 takes it away. 1-on-2 fast break, and he doesn't get the layup to go. Putback is no good either.
Slapped out by Maddox Harrell, so they couldn't get the rebound, but they did anyways. 30 kicks it out to 32. 32 with the three.
No good. And Jones with the board. 1-on-2 fast break for him. No foul called, and he misses the layup.
He had to keep his balance there.
Number 30 with it now. Number 11 back to 30 for three. No good. Yanko fights for the board, loses the ball though.
Unlucky there for Yanko. Dutch Fork looking to slow down the game's pace a little bit, try and collect their thoughts and keep their stress levels a bit lower than now. Under 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Zero driving inside.
Getting trapped on the baseline, looking for 12, finds him. 12 looking to drive in the center.
He will get fouled. That'll be Chapin's sixth. They are one from the bonus. Foul is going to go on Henry Hagler.
These free throws for Dutch Fork,
very crucial.
Yeah, they might be the key to their win.
They won't be up regardless, but they can make it a 1-point game. First one is no good.
In a situation like that, you have to make those.
Certainly, at least one. You got to keep your team as close as possible in a situation like this.
And then you can have the option to tie the game or win it if he makes this. Jack Wolf to Hagler. Hagler crossing half court. Chapin up by 2, 32-30.
Jones with it now at the top of the key, looking to pass to someone.
Slowing down the game.
Henry Hagler with it now. Looking around to Harrell. Harrell back to Yanko. Yanko spins around. Harrell for three. No. Rebounded by 30, and now Dutch Fork with a chance to take the lead or tie. 12 is going to push it up. Easy layup is no good. Good defense by Wolf.
Wow, I'm surprised that wasn't a foul.
And now a block on zero.
Number 12 is very upset about that foul right there. Quite surprised that there's no shooting foul on Dutch Fork.
And we're going to get a Dutch Fork timeout with 1:53 to go. Chapin with a 2-point lead. We'll be back. Inbound goes to Jones here. He's going to get ISO'd. Loses the ball almost. Now has to push it up court.
Wow,
Hagler
that was
has
dangerous.
it. They need to get it across the court, and they do. 1:40 to go now. A bucket on this possession would be massive. As Jones spins around, gets it to Wolf. Wolf back to Jones. Pressured and fouled. Fifth foul on Dutch Fork.
Dutch Fork's going to have to go for fouls now. That's going to be their fifth.
Chapin with 6. So they really need to be careful because one more for them would put Dutch Fork at the line for a 1-and-1.
And if they get into bonus, that scares me because Chapin might not get the rebound, and then that's going to be an easy putback for Dutch Fork.
It's going to be a 6th foul. Wolf with it, back to Jones. Yanko in the corner, looking for someone to get it to.
Looking around, surveying, gets it to Hagler. Hagler.
Jones almost loses the ball, drives inside, nearly got fouled. Yanko with it. Chapin just content to run clock now, it appears.
This is a very dangerous strategy because
Yanko almost loses the ball, keeps it, and that gets pelted out of bounds.
And that's going to be off the foot of number 23. They're right in front of us screaming at each other. Oh, it's ferocious.
And now we're going to get a sub for Dutch Fork. .57 seconds left. Chapin up by 2. Very intense ending.
This may or may not be the biggest game.
It could be a big turning point.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Durant comes in for Yanko, who was very frustrated after that. Hagler to Durant. Durant. The last thing you need to do is lose the ball. We're going to get a jump ball possession with Chapin.
Chapin has the ball still. They got lucky with that jump ball right there. That could have been Dutch Fork ball.
Dutch Fork is in the bonus, or excuse me, Chapin almost was. They each have 6 fouls, so crucial time.
Dutch Fork's got to start fouling, or at least trying to get the steal or something.
They've been getting some pressure, but Chapin hasn't turned it over yet. Hagler with it, back to Harrell. A lot of back and forth passing. Harrell going to drive inside. Wolf out to Jones. They're just dribbling it out now.
Good ball movement by Chapin.
Harrell to Durant. Durant across to Hagler to Jones, and now we're going to get a foul, and it'll be a 1-and-1.
Hagler needs to make these shots.
Man, oh man, the biggest free throws of the season almost.
Literally, I could only imagine how he feels right now, how sweaty his palms are. These are crucial. 21.9 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You at least have to get one of these, I would say.
At least one. No worse than a tie. Yeah.
But 2 would obviously be massive, because then Dutch Fork would be forced to foul. First one is good. And that one's even more crucial because it's a 1-and-1. If he had missed that, they wouldn't have had a chance at the second free throw. Davis
checking in.
Comes in for Durant, so that was just kind of a little sub for Durant there.
What effort by Chapin boys tonight. Can they pull through in the last 21 seconds?
Crucial free throw here. It is up, and it is no good, but Harrell gets the rebound. Out to Hagler, back to Thomas. He walks. Oh, man. Crucial mistake.
We may or may not go into overtime.
I just looked at Maddox's face, and he was seething with rage. If he doesn't do that, they are forced to foul, but now we got a chance to tie. Dutch Fork is opting for a
kicks it out for 5. 5, no good. Air balls the ball.
Be careful here. Davis has it. Up to Harrell. Harrell takes the layup.
Dunks it. Let's go!
Chapin is going to get the win here.
There you go, Maddox. I see you there.
Maddox Harrell dunks it home, and Chapin is going to clinch the victory at the last second, 35-30.
What an effort there.
A massive win for the Eagles and their season. I believe this was their first region game of the year, and they get it done against a great Dutch Fork team. This game is going to be huge when the playoffs roll around later in the year.
What an effort by both teams.
Huge momentum builder for the Eagles.
Now that's some basketball. I don't know about you, but that's basketball right there.
Certainly a very exciting game.
Thank you guys so much for watching on the YouTube channel if you are. Please make sure to subscribe, like the video, and check back here for future live streams. I believe the next game is at River Bluff on Friday.
Our next game is in a couple weeks. We're not quite sure yet,
okay.
but stay tuned. We will have another one coming your way. And for that, I am Leighton Stauffer.
I am Carter Hosteller.
And we will see you next time.
Thank you so much.